So are you thinking about moving to Grimsby, Ontario? Then grab your pen and paper and let's break down the top 5 pros and cons to decide if this lakeside gem is right for you. Hey everyone, I'm Andrew Kulikowski, a local realtor and team leader with the Living in Niagara Real Estate Group at eXp Realty. Now, my team helps hundreds of people just like you buy and sell real estate here, and of course, we absolutely love it. So if that person's you and you're thinking about relocating here, whether it be tomorrow or in the next 2 years, then do us a favor and reach out to us. We're always happy to help and have a conversation with you to figure out how we can help you. You guys are always welcome to call, text, DM, or our favorite, schedule a Zoom call so we could do a meet and greet and figure out a game plan on how we can help with your relocation plans. So if you haven't heard of Grimsby before, Grimsby is a charming little town or small city nestled between Lake Ontario and the Niagara Escarpment. It has a population of just over 30,000 people. Now, Grimsby is well known for its scenic landscapes and vibrant community. Grimsby also offers a ton of natural beauty and small town appeal, making it a go-to place for many people to visit and also live there. Now, in no particular order, we are going to dive into the pros of living in Grimsby, starting with number 1, and that is the close proximity to Lake Ontario. Now, being so close to Lake Ontario offers amazing, stunning waterfront views and easy access to the beaches, parks, and trails all along the Grimsby corridor. Now, one of my favorite destinations in Grimsby is the Grimsby Beach. It's nestled alongside a historic neighborhood with heritage homes with some awesome views of the Toronto skyline and CN Tower. It's definitely Instagram photo worthy. It's almost guaranteed to find amazing sunsets, and it's a great place during the summertime to take a quick stroll, hang out, relax. There's also a handful of great parks along the shore to also visit. So the reality of it is Grimsby is a perfect place for nature lovers and outdoor enthusiasts. Now moving on to number 2, and that is small town charm with modern amenities. Now, as I've mentioned, Grimsby has a cozy small town vibe with big city conveniences. Now, the downtown core is one of my favorite places with a mix of different businesses ranging from small shops, cafes, local restaurants, health services, banks, drugstores, and way more. Now, if you're the person who's looking for the larger big box stores, the big brand names, and Grimsby's got that too. And with only a short drive, you've got big box stores, including Canadian Tire, Costco, Rona, Sobeys, and a whole bunch more. And if you're more into a small community vibe, there are also some really awesome community-based clubs, sporting centers, libraries, and cultural facilities. And moving on to number 3, that would be the location and connectivity. Now, Grimsby is centrally located along the QEW corridor with easy access to major roads and highways. Now, this is a huge draw on why people want to live in Grimsby. It's only 20 minutes from Hamilton, approximately about an hour and 10 minutes from the GTA, about 28 minutes to the Niagara Falls and Queenston-Lewiston Bridge in the United States. Now, there's also a GO Transit Access Bus at the Casablanca Boulevard Junction. There's free parking there, so you can park your car and jump on the GO bus. And there's also future plans of making this as an official site along the Niagara GO extension. Oh, and of course, I have to mention, being in Grimsby, you're super close to all the famous and amazing Niagara wineries, waterfalls, and hiking trails. And number 4, growing real estate market. Grimsby is booming with a diverse amount of housing options here for all lifestyles and budgets. Now, the type of homes that you can expect to find here in Grimsby include older character homes, which you can find downtown. You've got townhomes, condos, luxury properties, a lot of waterfront properties. You've got rural estates, rental apartments, and of course, senior living communities. And pro number 5 is that Grimsby is a family-friendly community. Well known for its high quality of life. There's excellent schools, there's a ton of public parks, and most importantly, really safe neighborhoods. Even areavibes.com rates Grimsby an A- when it comes to safety. It's actually 44% less than the national Canadian average. There's also great events that families can take advantage of, like the farmers market, movie nights, and skating at the Peach King Center. Now guys, before we move on, I hope you're enjoying this video. If you want to continue to see more videos just like this one, do me a huge favor, hit like, subscribe, and tap that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post up videos just like this one. Your support is greatly appreciated. Now moving on to the cons of living in Grimsby, unfortunately there are always downsides to living in certain cities. And number one, that would be the higher real estate prices. Now, of course, with Grimsby's appeal and demand, because of those things, that has driven up housing costs over the years here in Grimsby. Now, the average house price in Grimsby is hovering around $750,000, but homes, typically detached homes, sell between $900,000 and $1.2 million in the most sought after neighborhoods. And con number two, that is the limited nightlife and entertainment. That's right, Grimsby is a small, little, quiet town. So if your expectations are to have access to these types of things, you're going to have to travel into neighboring cities like Hamilton, Toronto, or Niagara Falls. And number three, that would be traffic and QEW congestion. Now, the Queen Elizabeth Way Highway is super convenient. And yes, living in Grimsby, you have easy access to it, but it's often congested, especially during rush hours and in the tourist season. I know from experience driving to and from Toronto into Niagara, as well as clients coming down here to Niagara to visit me on weekends, it's almost inevitable that traffic is going to be a disaster. And con number four, that is the limited job market. Not to say that there aren't abundance of opportunities for employment here in Grimsby, but there are many residents who live in Grimsby and actually commute outside of the city to nearby cities for employment. Now here in Grimsby, you've got a lot of small and medium-sized operations or businesses that are set up here. It's not commonplace to see big corporate offices set up and doing business in the Grimsby area. And lastly, con number five are the development challenges. Now, like any growing city with rapid growth brings construction, it brings infrastructure strain, and of course, rising housing costs. Now, of course, the challenges with that in any city are balancing growth while maintaining green space and small town charm. That certainly remains a challenge here in the Grimsby area. Well, there you have it, guys. Those are your top 5 pros and cons of living in Grimsby. Now, if you're interested in learning more about Grimsby or the surrounding area, there's definitely one thing you need to do, and that is connect with us. We're always happy to have conversations with you about the Niagara region and what it's like living here. Now, if you live in Grimsby or know a lot about Grimsby and I maybe missed something, or you want to add something to this video, do so in the comments below. We're always happy to hear from you and hear what you guys have to say. Also, I've linked up some resources and some useful websites regarding Grimsby in the description below. But that's all for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look out for our next video. You guys have a great day, and we'll see all of you on the flip side.